First time getting back to training after a loss. How's attitude? How's the energy getting back at it?
That's normal. I mean, we've always spoke about, win, loss, tie, whatever it may be. We continue with our processes and we continue every single day with the things that we do. So we keep it simple. We're at this point of the year, we're practicing really one time a week, and then everything's a prep day before a match day, or a recovery day post game day. So yeah, right back to normal.
Stanford's obviously a talented club that really brought it. It seemed like they were playing with some motivation. So, for whatever you felt like you didn't do great that day, is there also an instinct to say, if we stick to our things, we don't have to overreact to that result?
Yeah, not at all. I certainly think it was a different Stanford because of what happened last season. And I think there's a different expectation when teams play Oregon these days. It's not it's not seen as a quote-unquote win on team schedules prior, and teams know they maybe have to do something different against us these days, and all credit for that goes to our student athletes because they're the ones putting forth the performances every single day.
How nice will it be to, I think you only have to leave the state of Oregon 2 more times in the regular season. How nice is that for your team?
It's awesome, it's we love this place, we love playing at home, and it's we've actually been good on the road this year as well, so maybe I want to go on the road, I don't know. So no, it's one of the things when we took over the program here, we looked at the road records over the years, and I think if you're going to be an elite team in the nation, then you have to be good on the road, and we've done that so far this year. So happy to be home, but we'll play anyone, anytime, anywhere.
The weather is starting to turn, and you've talked about kind of wanting that to be an advantage for you when you're at home. Do you feel like your whole club's embraced that mentality?
Yeah, I mean, this is, it's the beauty about being in Oregon, right? You get all 4 seasons, and so, no, like I said, we love being at home. Great time of the year. As this Pac-12 season kicks in, we can get going.
Coach, what has Leah done to improve this season from last season?
She's invested in herself physically. I think when you come out of youth soccer, the game's at a completely different speed at this level. She wants to go and play after college. She wants to go play with the national team. So we sat down between the performance staff and our sports science staff and us as a coaching staff and put a plan in for her physically. She's obviously got the benefit of playing 16 collegiate games last year as well. It was 15 collegiate games because Charlotte played in that last game, but she's got the benefit of that experience. And so you put all that together, and year upon year, she's going to continue to grow.
How much of the success that you guys have had on defense is her, and how much is it that back line playing in front of her, or how much of those guys play off each other that makes them so good?
It plays off of one another. I know she obviously gets credit with X amount of saves. We look at what shots actually hurt you and which shots are actually world-class saves, and where she's actually doing the work. And she's had to make a couple of them a game, but that's what her job is. At the end of the day, I mean, you look at any top team around the world, they've got goalkeepers who can make saves when they need to make them. And so, our back line's been terrific. Our sixes have been terrific. We've slotted players in and out, and you've started to see that consistency now when they've started to play together, that we've been able to keep more and more clean sheets.
When you came in and it was your first year last year and you had a freshman goalkeeper, are you nervous about that situation, or were you confident in her talent right away?
No, I'm not nervous, confident right away. I'm confident, we work with our kids to try and keep it as simple as possible and try and make sure that their roles and responsibilities are defined and defined well. So, no, more than confidence in her. I'm both Maddie Goldberg.
What are going to be the basics of the scouting report for Thursday?
Sorry?
What are going to be the basics of the scouting report for Thursday?
Arizona, different from what we've seen in the past. They look to play, you know what I mean? They were a little bit more direct when Tony was the coach. Becca's come in now, obviously knew her as a player in the pro game, and she's got them trying to play. They're still athletic though, still really organised on the defending side of the ball, and so they're going to be difficult to break down. So we've got to make sure that we move the ball well and get into the areas that we want to get into.